Hello, I'm Teacher Ivan from Wuuna Educational Services. I welcome you to our second episode of Work, Power and Energy. In our first episode, I was with Mr. Mawanda Jovan of Angel High School, Senior 4, 2023. We were discussing what we must know about work. I'll still have the same colleague of mine, Mr. Mawanda Jovan. You are most welcome. Yes, last time we were discussing about work. So today we shall be discussing about energy, right? Yes. But before we continue, please have a word for our viewers and your fellow students.
I want to thank all the subscribers of Wuuna e-learning platforms, and I just want to call upon you to come because it's really enjoyable. The learning is very extremely wonderful and understandable.
So what recommendation you have for your fellow candidates of 2023?
So as we all know that 2023 is the last year of this curriculum. So I call upon you, I recommend all of you to come and use the e-learning platform of Wuuna, because as we all know that we need to achieve better in this old curriculum as we complete it. So I just recommend all of you to come here.
Wow, and we have various channels. You can go to our homepage. You will see those featured channels. We did so many channels in that we can benefit each of our dear learners and educators. So we are having Wuuna e-learning platform, Wuuna Kids platform for the children. We have Wuuna Math channel and Teacher Ivan's online class. You can also find us on Facebook using the same names. We are on TikTok as the Wuuna Educational Services. Please join our e-learning platforms and we enjoy learning together. We also have a website that is WunnaEducationalServices.com, where we uploaded learning and teaching materials. We have textbooks, pamphlets, videos, and so many others. Please just join Wuuna and you'll be assured of excellence in your academic journey. Otherwise, today we are discussing energy. What do we know about energy?
So, defining energy.
Yeah, we shall start with the definition.
So, energy is simply defined as the ability to do work.
The ability to do work. Very good.
Yes.
The SI unit of energy.
The SI unit of energy is a joule.
And we defined a joule last time in our first episode when looking at work, and I would like to again do the same. So let us just go straight to the forms of energy. Can you give some of these forms?
Yeah. As we all know, the world we're living in is full of energy everywhere. Where we live, where we pass by. So some of the forms of energy we have, that is light energy.
Good.
We have nuclear energy. We have wave energy. We have electric energy. We have sound energy. And all these are within us.
Very good, very good. And now, did you know that these forms of energy are coming from various sources? Actually, these sources are categorized into two major types. What are these two types?
The two types of the sources of energy. We have the renewable and the non-renewable sources of energy.
Renewable, we sometimes call them non-exhaustible because they cannot get used up. Such as?
Those that can't get used up.
Yes.
We have the sun.
Very good. The sun shines every day. The wind blows every day. Running water from rivers run every day. So those are some of the renewable sources of energy. How do we get energy from these sources? We use some devices. For instance, if you want energy from running water, you need a power station with turbines and generators. So that is so important. We come to the non-renewable sources of energy. What are these?
As we have said, the non-renewable sources of energy.
Yes.
So, and these are sometimes called exhaustible.
Very good. Exhaustible because
they get used up.
They get used up. Yeah. Such as?
We have fossil fuels. We have crude oil.
Very good.
We have natural gas.
Very good.
Among others.
Among others. Very good. Now, these get used up, and actually, they in most cases dangerous to our environment. Can you give me some of the dangers?
The dangers, these at times they contaminate the water,
very good,
the air system, and as we all know that life can't move without air and without water.
Exactly.
These cause diseases, among other problems.
So those non-renewable or the exhaustible are dangerous to our environment because they pollute the environment. That is one of the major disadvantages. But surprisingly, they also have an advantage. What could be that?
The advantages are that a little quantity of these can be used to generate a lot of energy.
Wonderful, wonderful. Actually, I was talking to my colleague who is a boda man. He was telling me that he uses 1 liter of petrol to ride for 90 kilometers. And that is one of the advantages of the non-renewable sources of energy. So that has been sources of energy. Can we also look at the principle of conservation of energy? Yes. Can you state that for me?
About the principle of conservation of energy states that energy can neither be created nor destroyed, but it just changes from one form to another.
So we cannot create, neither destroy energy, but we just transform it from one form to another. When a ball is at rest, it is having potential energy at rest. But once you kick it, the potential energy changes to kinetic energy. So we just transform from one form to another. And actually, in most cases, this is done by the help of some devices. So please, can you take us through how we use devices and some of the energy changes with the respective devices that we use?
So, as we said, we have various forms of energy, and the energy keeps on moving, changing from one form to another. So, for instance, we may from electrical energy to heat energy.
Yes.
We can use an electric heater.
Yes.
From electric to light energy.
But before you go to another one, we've seen that we use electric heater to convert electrical energy to heat energy. Can you give us some of the appliances where we find the electrical heater?
As we've said that it's from electrical to heat. So many of us have these percolators,
the water heaters.
We have many others.
We have the hot plate. That requires.
Yes.
We have the iron box. These are all having electric heaters that convert electrical energy to heat energy. We also have another type of conversion.
Yeah, they kind of many. So
by the way, did you know that we can also convert heat energy back to electrical by the use of what we call a thermopile? Yes. Then we also have electrical to sound by the use of.
We can use an electric bell because we also have the loudspeakers.
Very good.
They change from electrical to sound.
Surprisingly, we can also change the sound back to electrical by the use of
a microphone.
Wow, that's great. Then among others, otherwise, those have been some of the energy changes. There are so many we can change: electrical to light, electrical to heat, electrical to sound. We can change various forms of energies to that useful form that we need at that moment. Otherwise, for now, I want us to wind up with the energy by looking at the principle of conservation of energy. We have looked at that actually, not so? Oh, great. So, I think with that, we shall wrap up energy. Otherwise, I remain Teacher Ivan from Wuuna Educational Services. I'm with my friend, actually one of our crucial learning partner of Wuuna Educational Services. He is Wunna Jovan
from Angel High School.
Angel High School, Senior for 2023. Please, I urge every candidate of 2023 to just subscribe to all our YouTube channels so that this year, as we are closing up the old curriculum, we close it up with excellence. Otherwise, see you next time. Bye-bye.